is there a lot of smoke?
There's a bit of smoke.
Just a touch.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome back to the Autoalex channel where you join Taylor Hetherington and I and Rory Mackay behind the camera, and also Luke Scambler, who's on a sofa. The reason that we're in the unit looking at this...
Shut up.
Okay, tell everyone, what is this?
This is my new X5.
Okay, what's happened with the old X5?
Brick is in for repairs. He's done a lot of miles now, and to be honest, I just needed something a little bit more reliable.
You kind of impulse purchased this because you were having a bit of a flap the one night.
Yeah, I was feeling a bit rubbish, and I thought, how can I resolve this? I know, I'll buy a new car.
Yeah, so on Auto Trader, all those places, I mean, this has got to be a, what do you reckon, £4,000 car?
Well, I think because of you, Les, you can get like £3,000.
Oh, no. £3,000. So Taylor didn't pay £4,000 or £3,000 because this is tailor-made cars.
Did you get another one of your Taylor too?
He must have done. Taylor, would you like to tell everyone how much you paid for this motor vehicle?
So for the first time in my life, I went out and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to buy a car that needs nothing doing to it.
Yeah,
It's
so
got
what did you pay?
Low owners.
What did you pay?
And low mileage.
What did you pay? What, 1,500 quid? Did you say £1,500 for this?
No, a bit more than that.
What did you pay?
£6,000.
You're joking.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Okay.
It was up for £6,750.
And you only got £750 off?
Yeah, it's a nice car, there's nothing wrong with it.
If anyone who knows cars would like a job actually doing a proper job getting good car deals, then write in, because Taylor has clearly lost the plot. Anyway, I'm only joking, you paid £6,000 for this.
Very funny. But Alex, tell us why we're here.
We just wanted to laugh at the fact that you've overpaid for this car.
No, we are here because when I bought this and turned up in it, Alex saw me turn up in it and he just went, how much was that? And he was jealous because I was driving around in something for once that works, is refined, comfortable, it's got freezing cold aircon, it's got a very nice interior.
And I have none of those things. I have a KN 4.5 V8 manual with no air conditioning.
Halogen headlights. No heated seats. And it stinks of petrol because
I spilt petrol. But anyway, going back to the story, I got very excited about this. And I was like, oh, this is nice. But I wasn't the only one that got excited, was I, Rory?
No, I quite liked it too.
And
then something happens.
So, Rory, shall we show everyone what happened? If you just step aside, keep going back. Do you want to do the countdown or shall I?
I do it.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1. It's raw.
what the hell?
Shit. Oh, it's the first time we've done that. We need to practice. Anyway, this is Rory's BMW X5, isn't it?
It is.
And it's shit.
It is.
So shit.
So, Rory,
Yeah,
you got jealous.
I did get jealous.
You wanted an X5. Taylor found you an X5. Would you like to tell everyone how much you paid and what does this make this car?
So,
price that you
the
paid?
camera's over there,
over
right?
there.
Okay.
You're not classically trained.
I'm
are
not,
you?
no. Unlike Taylor,
Yeah.
I didn't get ripped off. I quite like that.
This one's also falling off.
No. This is like my Z4 all
It
over
looks a
again.
lot worse.
What is it with us finding you rubbish cars for 1,500 quid in carbon black?
Oh, by the way, it was
It was 1,500 quid.
£1,500 that makes this car the...
Cheapest X5 running and driving for sale in the UK.
And as we're about to find out, there is a reason why it was the cheapest one. Start with the front. Badge needs replacing.
What's happened to the oh.
Have they rattle canned this?
And then, Luke, if we look here as well, nearly all of the lights for some reason are covered in this weird netting
fly
material. Yeah,
Can you just pull it off?
oh, it's actually coming off quite
That's
nicely.
actually very nice now. You're welcome. I won't even charge.
This car's just been improved. Is that?
Sorry.
Now, now, Luke, wait. So before we look at the car, the reason why this was so cheap was because of this rear. Can you guys just please?
Rory, what are the issues here?
This.
Yes. So we got shitty fly net on these again, and it also looks like it's actually damaged these headlights.
Well, this light here has got a hole in it.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Stop! You just cracked!
Oh, no!
Oh,
Oh,
shut
shit.
Oh, it's all right, Rory. I'll get you
That looks fun though. That does
It's
look.
quite nice. Rory, do you want to go?
So there's a hole here.
I don't think that was there before.
No, but this has been in an incident, hasn't it?
Yeah, so it looks like all it needs now is some lights.
Yeah.
And
Just a whole back.
rear bumper, and the exhaust has been pushed in as well.
Because the previous owner, he said that
Reversed
he
into
reversed
a car
into
or something.
someone.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's quite difficult when you've got parking sensors and a reverse camera.
The reverse camera doesn't work, to be fair to him. So another thing we didn't mention, the guy didn't actually know what he was selling properly, because this is a 3-litre SD.
Which means it's a twin turbo. But it's basically a 535D on tippy toes.
Yes.
That is nice.
But it's got some mechanical issues.
It does.
So you actually drove it back from, where was it?
Croydon.
Croydon, yeah.
Yeah, drove back from Croydon.
How was that drive?
Eventful. So I had no air conditioning, and we found out, well, we knew before we bought it that the boost pipe has a slight tear in it, which means it's getting absolutely all boost, which does have a fun side effect though, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so the guy that we got this from had been driving it about for quite a few months with a split turbo hose and just poodling it about, just driving it really gently. So there was a lot of soot build-up in the exhaust.
All of it.
So when we first drove it, I put my foot down, and I have genuinely never driven a car that has developed so much black smoke in my life.
Yeah, all of those VW fanboys, you would have been proud on that day.
And then we thought that was it, but then about 20 minutes in, I started getting a massive vibration through the steering wheel, and the front left caliper just basically stuck on.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So, Taylor needs a car for towing.
Yeah.
And doing stuff. I also need something to float about, do a lot of towing, up to 3.5 tons. Rory, would you like to tell everyone why you need this car?
So I need this car because
he saw mine and he liked it.
if we're being honest here, it's because Big Pete is a bit shit.
Earlier on, you were like, I love Big Pete.
Don't get me wrong, I love him. I'd never have him any other way. But yeah,
He's always broken.
He's always broken.
Yes.
So it is quite nice to have another vehicle that we could use as a camera car.
A camera car.
But
So the
mine-
reason that you bought this was for the good of Autoalex channel.
The good of the channel.
Shut up.
Hence why
No,
Alex
you're
is
not.
going to be paying to get this fixed.
No one believes any of that.
So this is the 2-litre diesel.
Oh look, I've got an M Sport badge on here.
Yeah.
This, believe it or not, even though it's an E70, is an M57. So this is a good one, but it's got twin turbos, which makes it slightly less reliable.
Also, I'll show you something I discovered. So if we look, the level here is about there.
Why does it? It should be there.
Oh, it's quite high.
Yeah.
Quite.
Have you put more in?
No.
Why is it also so? Look at that for oil. That.
Why did I know you were going to do that? Why did I know? Where's the tissue?
How about the interior? Is that shit?
Does it smell like marijuana?
Oh, it's just a bit.
I found some stuff in that glove box, which is quite interesting. So Alex, look at that, what you've got in your hand there. We'll have to blur this.
Is that a checkbook?
Someone's left their checkbook in it.
Have it.
194 pounds. God, these are making money. 70 pounds. You could buy this car for.
I could write myself a check. What else is in there?
What is this?
No! Not in my car! No!
You sandpapered me to the forehead.
Oh,
What is this, by the way? It's like a leather.
Oh!
hello, and welcome to my BMW X5. Yeah. Oh yes, I smell feces. Here.
Anyway, back to the car. I would say overall the interior's not in horrific
It's
condition.
not bad. It doesn't smell of smoke and marijuana, which
There's a
is
few, like the vents are broken.
Oh.
All right, anyway, Luke, if we go to the back. So the back is actually in really good condition.
Has it got 7 chairs?
No, it doesn't have 7 chairs, but we have rear TV headrests that don't work.
Sorry, but.
Oh,
Another pair of sunglasses!
Hey up, lads, should we go to the festival? Let's get on sesh.
So Rory, you paid £1,500 for this. How much do you intend on ploughing into this car?
So I would like to get it working for about £1,000.
No, good work.
I think refurbing the wheels and a set of tyres will cost you more than that.
Speaking of tyres, we have an official tyre partner, as you know, Tyre Streets UK. If you want to get 10% off your tyres, which you will need to do,
I f***ing need to
then
do.
use the code AutoAlex, 10% off all tyres. Very good, lovely, lovely.
Rory, I've got you a present.
Oh, that is nice of you.
That is very nice.
Shall we start this up?
I'll start it.
Yeah, okay, cheers.
Just tell me if you can smell any issues.
There's no smoke at all.
That's all right, actually.
Yeah,
There's a lot of warning lights on the dash.
there is a lot.
Does it smell?
Shit.
It smells just a bit.
Was there a lot of smoke?
There's a bit of smoke.
Just a touch.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's still nowhere near as bad as what it
No,
was. though.
genuinely, this is about a quarter. Of
I
what
wouldn't
it
even
was.
say a quarter.
It was amazing.
Without getting this on the ramp though, I would say surface level, it seems like, as I was saying, I can probably get this working, well, I'd probably say £1,000, I think.
Stop saying £1,000. It's not going to cost you £1,000.
What do I need to do then? What would you do?
Full service.
All right.
Gearbox service.
Yeah.
New wheels and tyres. Sort the bumper and the exhaust out.
Well, I don't need to do that.
I
No,
would,
you
because
do. You need to do
the
that.
exhaust is melting the
6.
bumper on that side.
How much is a bumper?
400 quid.
So that's already half of your budget, your £1,000 budget.
That's not, that working order is not cosmetic
Well, I can
order.
say that about the Cayenne.
No, your Cayenne's f***ed.
No, it drives. Oh, it doesn't have aircon or heated seats. It still works.
At the moment, I'd rather drive this home than your Cayenne.
Okay, fine. Drive this home.
No, I don't have to because I have another car, unlike you.
But you wouldn't drive this home.
You,
no, you wouldn't rather do this,
So,
because-
all right. So we did a list of all of Alex's cars, put them into the spreadsheet, and then basically put all through what was road legal and what was wrong and everything like that. How many out of his 10 cars do you reckon he could actually drive?
2.
Yes, correct. 2.
One of which is my van. By the way, there will be more van content coming. We've had a look at all of your comments. We're going to be doing a camper van build.
The guys will have to try and make money using their vans, and then whatever money they make using their vans, they then have to use that to turn it into a camper.
Yes. Anyway, let's get this piece of shit on the ramp and have a look. But before we take a look underneath, let's have some fun first and investigate all of the lights on Rory's dashboard, thanks to this week's very useful sponsor, Carly.
With Carly, you can take back control of your car by diving into its diagnostics to get a complete overview of your vehicle's health. Simply plug the scanner into the OBD2 port and Carly will reveal all. So let's check out the health of Rory's £1,500 X5.
Health status, very bad. I don't think I've seen a report as bad as this. Dynamic stability control alone, 5 issues. Engine, 13 issues. Footwell module, 3 issues. Instrument cluster, 5. It goes on and on. Even your roof has got 5 issues. But there's a lot more to Carly than just diagnostics, and on some cars, especially BMWs, you can unlock hidden features. BMWs in standard come with 3 flashes of the indicator. We both like 5.
It's not enough to do a lane change.
It is not enough to do a lane change, so thanks to Carly, we are going to change that to 5. Code now. Happy days.
You can also enable a digital speedometer, remove error codes with a tap of a few buttons, and much, much more.
So then, if you want to take back control of your car, then Carly is the tool for you. What's more, you'll get 15% off using the code AutoAlex23 at checkout. Oh, look at the movement!
Why is it moving around so much? Oh, Taylor, you're up. No. Oh, you're f***ing the ramp.
Sorry. Sorry.
Shit. You can get out, you just got to believe. You just got to, go on. Just think thin thoughts. Think thin thoughts, go on.
But I'm not thin.
Come on. Go on.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Stop.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Oh, mind the ceiling.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh god.
We are not doing this again.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep. Oh my God, it's so wet.
Well, that's getting replaced though, isn't it? So part of the gearbox service, that'll be changed?
I also noticed when bringing this in that this needs engine mounts.
And the fact that the wheels, both front wheels,
Oh,
are
yeah.
moving forwards and backwards when you accelerate and brake.
That is these bushes here.
Okay.
These lower control arm bushes.
So, easy
This
to
one?
replace?
Yeah. Oh, and that ball joint's got a bit of play in it.
They do look like new pads though, don't they?
Yeah, it's got new front pads and discs on it, and they've probably changed them because they were metal on that side because the caliper was sticking on. Do you know what? It doesn't actually look that bad. Apart from the oil leak is a bit, as Luke would say, disconcerting.
Yes.
Let's actually go through and roughly price up what we think.
Luke, you know about tyres. How much for a set of tyres on this?
75 for the rear, 70 for the front.
Genuinely £75?
For the front. Yeah, this is Tyre Streets UK. Their prices
But they are
very
massive.
expensive.
Actually, it's 10% off as well.
10% off.
£50 with the code Autoalex.
£67.50 with the code Autoalex. Their prices are very competitive.
Well,
Visit
generally,
Tyre
yeah,
Streets UK. Anyway, wheels need refinishing because they look rubbish. New bumper, new back box. That oil leak needs addressing. It needs a good oil flush, gearbox service, a full service because you don't know when it was last serviced, 2 front arms. To be fair, he might be able to do it within his grand.
The only thing that is we are completely unsure about is the oil pressure there.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. But it looks like all the oil pressure is on the under tray.
So that's the run through, Rory. You're UK's cheapest.
UK's
E70?
cheapest, yeah. Yeah, E70.
I'm going to ask you again, because you've kind of been wavering a little bit. If you could turn back the clocks and buy this all over again or walk away from it, what would you do?
I would go with yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd still buy this.
He's going for yes. Any more to say, Rory?
Well, we're either going to cut to us driving it or we'll cut to something else.
Okay, so this isn't the end of the video. We're going to cut to something. And here we are at a dealership called Carget.
Yes.
I got very jealous because Rory, you have an X5. Taylor, you have an X5, which is why Rory bought the X5. So I need to get an X5. But finding an X5 that is ULEZ compliant, that isn't about £100,000, is near on impossible. So I'm at Carget to buy a new car. This is not it, because Rory, give you credit where credit is due. You had quite a good idea. The long and short of it is, do I need to have an X5 that is going to cost me about 15 grand to go in and out of London just for the sole sake of being able to tow up to 3.5 tons?
Not really.
Probably not. Rory, what was your idea? I don't need an X5, do I? What do I need?
A 5 Series.
A 5 Series. And what did you find?
I found a 5 Series that's ULEZ compliant.
Pow! That's right, this is actually my new car. Just done a deal with a lovely chap called Ali, a 530D touring 8-speed auto,
SE.
ULEZ compliant.
And it's got some very interesting options on it. It's a very nice colour combination.
Yeah.
Would you like to show one of the options?
Yeah, okay.
All right, the first
wait.
one is this, which I'm a bit jealous of this, I'm not going to lie. Is it in here?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
You press this button.
Yeah.
And then
Magic happens. This is like
very slow.
This is like me with my wife. Wait.
Oh my goodness, it's slow.
Yeah, it's because the pills haven't kicked in yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yes, this car, my car, has a electric tow bar. This can tow what, 2.5, 2.2. But the best thing about this car is not only the fact it's fairly modern, it's 2014, it's very comfortable, but because it's got the 3-litre diesel twin scroll single turbo, it's very powerful. I think 270 odd horsepower, 400 pound-foot of torque, 155 miles an hour, 0 to 60 in 5.9 seconds. And Rory, the best part, the MPG figure.
51 miles per gallon.
That is pretty good.
On the
I'll give you
motorway.
that.
No, that's the combined.
Combined?
On the motorway's 56 or something.
I have noticed one issue though.
What?
This is a bit too nice for you.
Yeah.
Do you know what, Rory? Genuinely,
himself king of the
it's a bit weird seeing him in something that's quite nice.
I have not been this excited about a car for quite a long time. It needs a couple of bits. It needs discs, tyres, the prop shaft,
Potential
Guibo
prop shaft, yeah.
is a little bit. It is high mileage. It's on 170-ish thousand miles.
Yeah, and this is the N57, so it's the later engine that suffers with timing chains, but it's just had the timing chain replaced.
At a cost of 1,400 quid, and it was up for 8,290, and I got a little bit off, 8 grand. So I'm happy. Ali's not very happy. And
what's the biggest feature that this has?
It's got air conditioning.
oh shit, it's got air conditioning, and the windows work. Also, one more thing as well, because I've got this, my Cayenne manual 4.5 V8 is now for sale.
It's absolutely
If
shagged.
someone gives me 3.5 grand for that car, I'm 5 grand deep in that. If someone gives me 3.5 grand for that car, You can have it.
How much?
3.5 grand.
350 quid.
Shut up. So I've obviously got my car now. I'm extremely happy with that, but there are more interesting cars here at Cargate, which we're gonna have a look at. And you're interested in one of them.
Yeah, it's this one.
It is.
It is really nice. So this is a Mark V Golf R32 in red, and it's a 3-door manual, which
And
is
they're quite
rare.
rare.
Yeah. And it's only done 100k. It's in pretty good condition. I don't really like the wheels, they're not original, but other than that, it seems like a really nice car, to be honest.
Yeah. What's the price on it? 7
7290.
Yeah.
Rory, he just said 1500.
There's another car over here, Rory, if you follow me. Very rare. When is the last time that anyone saw a Honda Accord Type R?
Do you know what? Genuinely, I don't think I've actually ever seen one up close.
This is a Cat N, so non-structural, 47,000 miles.
47,000
very
miles.
low.
It's brand new.
And if you have a look in the interior,
Oh, I love these
I mean, that
chairs.
is practically
So these
brand
are
new.
the same chairs I had in my Clio 182. They're Recaro trend lines.
Oh, they are.
And they are fantastic.
And these on the open market, anywhere between
They go
10
for a
and
lot.
12,
Yeah.
I think. But this, because it's Cat N, is a shade under 8 grand. But no, there's a lot of really cool stuff here. And I think the nicest car here has got to be my BMW.
It
I'm
is.
so happy with that.
To be fair, I'm very proud of Alex because I let him do all the bartering and he got a good few quid off.
Yeah.
And you've actually found a really nice car.
I
It's
have,
very
I have.
straight. It doesn't look like it's had any paint. It's very clean. It's very original. It's lovely.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you like Rory's, no, they won't like your car. I hope you laugh at Rory's misfortune for buying a £1,500 X70, what is it? E70 X5 that's just going to be a massive ball ache for you. I hope you appreciate my lovely, wonderful 530D, ULEZ compliant with aircon.
And my fantastically overpriced,
Yes!
beautiful,
You said it. You said it. You
beautiful
said it.
BMW X5. But I would like to say
Yeah.
that although it was slightly overpriced, it is the newest and last opportunity I have ever had to buy an M57.
Yeah.
Because although it's a 2009, it is still an M57. And
Long
on
live
a
the
59
M57.
plate, they got rid of it.
Indeed, indeed. All that's left to say is, yes, I was going to get to the podcast. We have a podcast, okay? Listen to it with your ears. Listen to it and watch it with your ears and your eye holes on V2 channel, okay? Spotify, Apple, Google, Chromecast, Pigeon, whatever you want to listen to. Podcast is live. We've got the second episode out now with Tavares. Go check it out. It doesn't feature Taylor, so it's a very good one. And subscribe to the V2 for the podcast cuts as well. And with that, have a fantastic weekend, end of the week. We'll see you next time. Goodbye. Now you can do the da-na-na.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.